we are not going to the World Cup. Not this World Cup, and maybe not the next World Cup. Our objectives for this was to find a team, prepare for the Asian Cup qualifiers and the SAF. It's difficult, obviously. We were supposed to have a camp in January. That didn't materialize. We're not able to have any friendly games. And unfortunately, we go to face one of the best teams in Asia with very little preparation. So we are working on the things that we can work on. I can't control those things. So we will just go to the game, we will fight and see what happens.
Which foreign players didn't join the Pakistan team yet? You know, there will be any difference if they join late Pakistan team?
The diaspora players should be here by Sunday or Monday, I believe. So we will have 6 or 7 of them. We will have to see the condition that they come in because they are playing games and training. So we don't know if they are free from injury. So we will find this out. Again, this is another problem for us. But we will face each problem one at a time.
We lost both matches against Saudi Arabia and Tajikistan, and you know the Jordan is a quite tough team. So is there any specific strategy to beat them?
Yeah, stop them.
Yeah.
You know, look, I said from the beginning, and I'm not saying this to downplay things, but we are not going to the World Cup. Not this World Cup, and maybe not the next World Cup. Our objectives for this was to find a team, prepare for the Asian Cup qualifiers and the SAF. And I think by the end of these World Cup qualifiers, we will have a good idea of the players that can help us. And some players who will not be able to help us, they will not be with the team. But this is the idea. We will compete, we will fight. We're not going to lay down for anybody. But when you play the top teams in Asia, if you look in our group, we have Saudi Arabia, who went out in the last 16 of the Asian Cup. Tajikistan went out in the last 8, they were eliminated. And Jordan went to the final and lost against Qatar with 3 penalties. We couldn't have, shall I say, a more difficult group than was selected. But this is where we want to be. We want to be in the World Cup qualifiers. We want to be in the Asian Cup qualifiers. And to do that, you have to prepare. And at the moment, we are not ready for these type of tournaments.
Stephen, what are the updates about Isa Suleiman? He will be in the team, and Mohammad Fazal, Denmark-based, I think, defender, and Adil Nabi.
Well, 2 of those players should be arriving. So updates, hopefully they are in good condition when they come. We will need them, but you know, you look at the last game with Tajikistan, we had 7 diaspora players, and we still got beat badly. So you can't think that the diaspora players are going to be the solution to all of our problems. But here we need a league. Consistent training, consistent time for the players. I keep saying this, I will say this every time I speak with you guys, because without a league you cannot have a national team that is going to be successful.
Coach, I remember in our last conversation you mentioned the leagues, and today you had again mentioned the league that we are not playing any leagues like India and other countries. So have you talked to Mr. Harun Malik about the leagues? Yeah,
I mean this is not new. I mean, where are we going to find the players? How are we going to develop players if they are not playing, if they are not training? And this is the problem. We look at the diaspora players, but if you look at the level of some of the diaspora players, it's not top leagues in Europe. They are playing, which is more than our boys are here, consistently, and that is the advantage that they have. But we need to do something here. We have a Challenge Cup with 32 teams. There's your league. Take from there. Take 16 of them and start a bloody league. I don't know, it's not my area of expertise, but you have 32 teams that participate in a Challenge Cup. Why do we need every single district to be involved? Somebody told me we have 5,000 teams registered. We don't have 5,000 teams in the all of the United Kingdom. So I don't know what's going on, but they need to fix this quickly.
Coach, you've been working for the past few months. Have you found any talent in Pakistan? Do you think that Pakistan has a lot of talent in?
Well, I'm going to see the talent if there's no games.
Stephen, Jordan is a very tough team, and but they have just 1 point from 2 matches, and they will be trying their best to score more goals against Pakistan.
Yeah.
So what will be your strategy against Jordan?
Well, I'm not going to tell you on live TV. Let's see what happens in the game.
So can we spring surprise, because in 2007
Look,
we had held the then Asian champion Iraq to a goalless draw in the World Cup qualifying year.
In 2007.
Yes.
Right. What happened in
Can we-
2007?
Can we spring surprise?
Did you have a league in 2007?
Yes.
Thank
we had
you.
a league.
There's your answer.